Dispositioning, or accurately documenting the status of applicants throughout the hiring process, is essential for compliance with federal regulations and for supporting your organization's affirmative action goals. Let's take a look at the importance of accurate disposition data, how to effectively track applicant progress, and tips to ensure your practices are both efficient and compliant. Accurate applicant dispositioning serves multiple purposes. It ensures compliance with OFCCP regulations, provides defensible evidence during audits or claims of bias, and supports better hiring analyses. It also enables recruiters to identify the stages where most candidates drop out, refine talent acquisition metrics, improve job posting descriptions, and more. Poor dispositioning, on the other hand, can lead to record-keeping violations, costly corrections, and exposure to claims of discrimination that may be challenging to refute. During an OFCCP audit, applicant flow records are scrutinized. If your data is incomplete or inaccurate, reproducing these records can drain resources and leave your organization vulnerable to penalties or legal risks. Additionally, accurate dispositioning allows you to identify disparities in selection rates at various stages of the hiring process. This allows you to pinpoint areas where improvements are needed and helps to demonstrate that decisions are based on legitimate business necessities. The foundation of effective dispositioning lies in capturing 3 critical elements for every applicant: the applicant's step, status, and reason. The step refers to the furthest stage of the hiring process the applicant reached. Some examples of a step include applied, basic qualification screen, preferred qualification screen, hiring manager review, interview, offer, post-offer checks, and hired. The status is a record of what happened at the final step, such as passed, failed or rejected, or withdrew. The reason specifies why the applicant's status is what it is. For example, lacked basic qualifications, not considered due to experience, or withdrew due to salary concerns. Using these elements ensures you capture a complete and accurate picture of each applicant's journey. When developing your dispositioning process, avoid vague or subjective terms like doesn't fit company culture or overqualified. Instead, create standardized, job-related descriptions. Your applicant tracking system should clearly categorize and detail an applicant's disposition. This example shows steps within the hiring process and associated reasons that a candidate may or may not have been hired. To maintain compliance and streamline your process, keep the following tips in mind. Make disposition decisions in real time. Trying to go back at a later time and recall specific reasons for non-selection can lead to inaccurate information and a tendency to mass disposition candidates. Be specific enough to determine why the candidate was not selected. However, you should avoid having recruiters sort through and choose from a high volume of disposition choices, as this can be overwhelming when making a quick selection. Use standardized information, such as consistent job titles and requisition numbers, across your ATS and HRIS. Track critical dates, including the application date, interview dates, and requisition close date. Ensure all hires are appropriately recorded as hired in your ATS. If a hire falls through, update the record to reflect the change. Document the decision maker at each step in the process to ensure accountability. Ensure that the disposition reasons are related to job and business needs. Perhaps most importantly, do not be discriminatory or subjective. Failing to properly disposition applicants can have serious consequences. Some common risks include discovery by the OFCCP of record-keeping violations, losing time and resources to correcting the data, increased exposure to discrimination claims without the ability to provide evidence of fair treatment, and inability to defend against claims of adverse impact in the selection process. Conversely, robust data enables your organization to isolate problem areas, demonstrate job-related decision-making, and limit liability. Dispositioning isn't just about compliance, it's about improving your hiring practices. By analyzing disposition data, you can identify where applicants drop out of the process, where biases may arise, and how to better attract and retain diverse talent. Ensure that your team is trained on these practices and that your systems are equipped to capture and report accurate data. Doing so will not only protect your organization, but also promote fairness and inclusivity in your hiring process. Accurate and comprehensive applicant dispositioning is a cornerstone of compliant and effective talent acquisition. By focusing on clear steps, statuses, and reasons, and by maintaining accurate and complete records, you set the stage for a fair, efficient, and legally defensible hiring process. Discover how Affirmity can help you prepare and optimize your affirmative action program. Check out our affirmative action planning software and services on our website, or contact us for more information.